Good morning. Let me introduce myself. Today, I am the Mad Voter. I just got done finishing with my ballot and I'm going to deposit it shortly. I'm so excited about this election. I can't wait to find out the results. It's going to just be nail-biting, I tell you. Quite exciting and entertaining. It's been like watching a circus act. Wait a minute. I think the Ringlings Three-Ring Circus just had its 147th anniversary or something like that, so it's quite apropos. And I've decided to join in and be my own circus act. I have more acts coming up. Anyways, as the Mad Voter, I have some things to explain. I used to be a die-hard Republican because I'm a Christian, and I used the platform of abortion, the issue of abortion, as the guide to my voting. If they were for abortion, I wouldn't vote for them. If they were against it, I would. It didn't matter anything else about them. Well, this year, that's been revamped because I cannot vote for Trump. I have my own Trump-like person in my life I'm dealing with. And it's not fun. I'm going to court in a custody battle for the third time because he too will accept the results if he wins. So this year I registered as a Democrat. I really liked Elizabeth Warren's speech in Massachusetts with Clinton. If she was running, I might vote for her. But the problem with Clinton is she's not honest. And I don't like her husband. And I don't vote for people if I can help it. I don't like voting for people who support abortion. I'm the mother of 8 children. So anyways, I have a lot riding on this election. Yes, I do. So I found this really nice pin. It says, it doesn't click on Democrat or Republican, it just says PO'd. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit mad this year. So after doing a lot of praying about a lot of things and praying how should I vote because I can't vote for either one, and if I do a write-in, it's kind of like throwing your vote away, and I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't vote at all, but then if you don't vote, you can't complain. And then I had an idea. I might be the only Christian in Christendom that does this write-in vote, but I'll explain it to you and you'll understand, maybe. I designed the Mad Voter's Guide. And this guide needs a guide to guide you through it, and I'm the guide to guide you because I'm the guide that wrote it. So, if you vote for Clinton, we're still up a creek without a paddle like we already are. And if you vote for Trump, it's a royal flush down the loo. Which way would you like to go? Well, let's explore some alternatives for office. Because you know you must be a native to run for office, even if you're imported from Germany with a Slovenian wife and Russian connections. Somebody has Putin in their pocket. Or someone's a Putin puppet. Puppet? I'm no puppet. You're the puppet. No puppet here. No puppet here. That was a fun one. Oh, that reminds me. I have been looking for some Russian pudding. I can't seem to find any. I even tried to Google a recipe. And the only thing I could find was white Russian pudding shots, loaded with vodka. Isn't that surprising? And of course it would be white. But I'm a recovering alcoholic, so that recipe wouldn't go over very well with me. So I went to the store, and I tried to find some Russian pudding. None to be had. The closest I could come was Belgian chocolate, but it was brown. I did find some French rice pudding. Right here, I relabeled it though. It says, oh, I'm getting old. I need to wear my glasses. You know, when I was younger, I was quite hot shit. Trump probably would have gotten a hard on just, looking at me. Anyways, what I found, I relabeled it White Russian Putin Puppet Pudding. It says, not made with simple, wholesome ingredients. Russian Putin Puppet Pudding endorsed by Trump. I also thought it would be fun to pick up a box of Ritz crackers, and then I could have some Putin on the Ritz. The only problem with that is Ritz crackers has a bunch of crap in it, like unbleached, enriched flour and, oh, let's see here, canola oil, palm oil. Do you know what canola oil is? It's a rapeseed oil. They use the same oil in machinery, I believe. Palm oil, that stuff's not really that good for you. And high fructose corn syrup. That's like poison in your body. So I'm not going to eat that box of Ritz crackers. Thankfully, I found some organic Annie's little friendly bunny crackers that probably go better with pudding anyways than Ritz. Moving on along with my Mad Voters Guide. I did a little bit of polling myself, and I asked a few people that I ran into who they might be voting for this year to explore some write-in votes, some alternatives, people that aren't already on the ballot. You know, people have a hard time listening sometimes because the first person wrote in Gary Johnson, a libertarian. He's already on the ballot. So I decided to take the pen away. When I ask the next person, I'll write it myself just in case, you know, they just want to write in someone that's already on the ballot. And then somebody said, well, I'm going to vote for Hillary. I started to write it. I went, hi, she's already on the ballot too. She's likely going to end up being the president. So we have hi on there. These are the Christians on this side. Non-Christians on this side, and if you don't identify as either one, you can turn the thing sideways, upside down, and right in the corner, because I don't care. I'll love you anyways. It doesn't matter to me who you vote for. We're still in a world of trouble. So then someone decided God. Oh, that's very pious. I think God's already in charge, though, isn't he? And Jesus, same thing. Another Christian suggested Goofy. It's almost like Mickey Mouse. I think people do vote for Mickey Mouse quite often. I'm sure Goofy's been voted for a few times. That's not a throwaway vote, is it? And then the non-Christian that I ran into said nobody. I said, well, that's a good start. That's an improvement. And then someone wrote in Bernie and wisdom. I'm like, yes, if we could get wisdom in office, that would be a really good thing. But that doesn't seem to be happening, does it? And then another person wrote in Bernie again. I said, well, you know, he's already there. Boy, if people could just follow directions or listen to it. But anyways, so those are the suggestions I have. And I've Googled other suggestions. There's quite a few of them, even Putin. Oh, but we all just love to have Putin running our country. The question is, though, is if you do a write-in, will your vote be thrown away? Will it really count? I think if you understand the electoral votes and how that all works, you know, everyone's vote kind of does count. If you all vote 500 and something votes all the same, that's one electoral vote. So, I don't think I'm going to find 500 and other number of people that are going to do the same vote as me because I haven't found anyone that has thought of this yet. But I know that my vote as a blank Christian, you can judge me however you want. Because if you too are a Christian, really a Christian, not a Pence-like Christian, but a true Christian that's ready to pick up your cross and carry it, then we will be sitting around a table for a very long time with our Father, and we can talk out all of our discrepancies with each other. But I do know that my vote will be closer to the truth than any Christian that writes in God or Jesus or Goofy. Because as the mad voter, I have an endorsement. I'm casting my vote for the Antichrist. That way, whichever one gets into office, I can say, shoot, I think I might have voted for them. Now I can complain about it, 'cause if you don't vote, you can't complain. So I decided just to show you, before I go and deposit my ballot, I blocked off all the other votes, but you can see, yes, I did write in Antichrist. Not that I want the Antichrist to run our country, I just think it's going to happen anyways. I will leave you with 2 suggestions. 1, go watch the National Geographic. It's a Leonardo DiCaprio new film that he put out, or hosted at least, called Before the Flood. It's a real eye-opener. 2, if you have the chance, go watch Captain Fantastic. It has Viggo Mortensen in it. It's an excellent movie. And you do get quite the view of Viggo Mortensen. But it's a very heart-wrenching movie. So, peace. Happy voting. Let's all celebrate whoever gets into office, because we have a wild ride ahead of us.